Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, where I'm going to do your June reading. Please forgive me if my hands or my nails don't look that great. I've just been working all day in the storage room trying to get my stuff out of there so I could close it out, save that $100 I pay a month for storage. I know you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, Cancer. Those of you born June 22 to July 21, where your ruling planet is the moon, water sign. All right, so this is going to be your reading. You're using a different deck of tarot cards today. The Robin Wood Tarot deck. Let's see what this one has for you. Okay, so we can start with Seven of Wands, the Hermit. Ooh, there's two there, so we'll just go like this. Death, the Ace of Pentagons, and Pentacles, I'm sorry. Ace of Pentacles and Two of Wands. Then we have the Moon. Oh, that's your card. The World. The Empress. Oh my goodness. A lot of huge life changes here, or life events, because these are high arcana cards. Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups. Knight of Swords. Two of Pentacles and King of Swords. Six of Cups and the Devil. Okay, so Cancer, what we see here for you is Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. It looks like your current situation is one of competition. You feel that you are having to defend your position, defend your ideas, defend your plans, defend your creative pursuits and passions. You feel on the defense here. And because you're feeling that way, or because you're going through that kind of situation, you are wondering why. Why are you having to do that? And there's a lot of questions that you have on your mind, and trying to figure out what's causing the problem, and what you can trust, and what is the truth. There's some mysteries here. You might be able to, if you're a dreamer, Cancer, if you're someone who has dreams when you sleep, it might be helpful to pay attention to those dreams and see if maybe you can get some answers from your dreams. Otherwise, the Moon is all about intuition, trusting your intuition, being aware of the positive and negative thoughts that might be creating obstacles to you gaining that kind of clarity, and being able to figure out or solve the mystery that you are currently concerned with. So here we have the Moon for you, and then we also have you in Knight of Swords, wanting to take some action to figure out what is going on. Why do people have you on the defense? Why are you even having to defend what you want to do, or how you feel about things? So if this continues on and nothing changes, so for June we see you moving into introspection, taking some time away from everyone, wanting to have some time to think about things on your own, without interference, or without feeling, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, you just want to step away and be away from people. Oh, distractions. You don't want any distractions. So you do that, and once you do that, then you start to recognize all the things that are so good about your life with the world. So in the world is also the last card of the High Arcana cards. So this is a completion too, which means you're ending this. You're getting to a point where you're ending this feeling of being on the defense. Perhaps even ending some of the conflict that caused people to ask you questions or to, you know, basically butt their noses in your business. So you end that cycle and you feel great about it. You start to feel really good about your situation. You also in June are going to be multitasking. There's going to be some different, I believe that has to do with your passions that you were trying to defend. So, excuse me, you're probably trying to start something new or a new project. I just see this more of like a new project, maybe a business. You're trying to start a new business, or you're trying to start a new investment. And so you're pretty much like doing a balancing act because you are trying to multitask and get all of that stuff done, whatever it is, the business or investment. You're trying to get your ducks in a row, so to speak, which is requiring you to do a whole lot of things at the same time and try to balance that out. So we see here, one of your obstacles is going to be trying to change that around, you know, you're trying to end something, which you did here. You already ended something, but perhaps this new thing that's causing you to multitask and get involved with a lot of different activities, you want that part to end so that you can move on and get to the point where your business or your investment is actually working for you and you can be satisfied and happy with it. So the obstacle here is not being able to get to that point. That's possible that you won't be able to get to that point in the timeline that you want. I think you want this to happen sooner than later. You just want to be there already. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen in June. So here we have the Empress. You Cancer are nurturing. You're trying to give birth to this business, to this project, and you're nurturing it. You're giving it all you've got. Basically mothering it in a way, because this is Empress is like Mother Earth. That's how I see it. So you planted the seeds, you want it to grow really fast. The obstacle is that you feel that it's not happening soon enough for you. And here with the Empress, it's the same thing. You want it to happen now, but you know, it's not ready to be born. It's developing, and it will be there soon, but just not at the time that you want it to happen. And so here we have the King of Swords, and with the King of Swords we see a strategic kind of leader, a planner, very analytical, stern person. And so you, Cancer, are taking on this kind of persona. I see this as you, Cancer, taking on this persona, not another person. Sometimes when I do reading, it's someone else that's kind of in your path. But this, I believe, is you, Cancer. So you've taken on this persona because of this project that you're working on, which is making you inaccessible to some of the people that you love. Because, you know, kings are sometimes very difficult to get to talk to because they're so busy. And so you're going to be very busy. So this is going to be an obstacle for you. If you're too busy or out of reach or out of touch with the people that need to talk to you, like your spouses or your spouse or your children or your partners or co-workers, you know, or your children. Did I say that already? You know, it's going to create some animosity or some frustration in your circle, in your social circle. So just be aware that this could be an obstacle. On the one hand, it's great to be able to, you know, strategically plan your stuff and feel confident about it. But on the other hand, if it takes so much time away from the other things that are important, it could cause a problem. Okay. So your strengths here is that you are willing to start new things and you're active about it and you have very positive thoughts and feelings about that. You're also feeling really in your own, you feel this is your bailiwick, right? This is your huge interest at the moment. So you're giving it a lot of your energy. Look at all this yellow with the Queen of Wands. Now, Wands is fire energy. This means feeling self-sufficient, you know, and totally honest with yourself with what you can accomplish. Also with Queen of Wands, queens tend to have networks, right? Queens are more social, either by requirement or either by choice, and by virtue of their position have access to people that kings may not, you know, be talking to. And so in this case, what we're saying here, as far as your strength, is you know a lot of people who could probably help you move some of these projects along. So that is definitely a strength for you. But it could also be an obstacle in the fact that, or in the way that you might feel that you don't need their help because you're like in queen mode. So just be aware that there are people, you know, there's information that you know, you have your own talent, you have your own skills, you have your own education and experience that you can pull from. But hey, it doesn't hurt to harness the friendships that you have for those talents that they have, you know. Pick their mind and ask them, hey, you know, what are your thoughts on this? What do you think will work here? And, you know, get some ideas from them. It's very nice sometimes to be able to bounce ideas off of other people that are similar to you, that and who are supportive of you. When I say similar to you, I mean similar in being positive about your ideas and also being supportive of you, and also have a lot of skill sets that you may need. People that are in your social network, or who could introduce you to people in their social network that may have the skills and knowledge and information that could be useful to you in making a lot of these projects happen, Cancer. So another obstacle or strength could be that, and I don't know why, but I just kind of see this as an obstacle. It shouldn't be, because this is usually a really sweet card, but for you, Cancer, I see this as you're kind of daydreaming a lot. There's nothing wrong with daydreaming, just as long as it doesn't get to the point where it clouds your mind and makes you think that all things will work out exactly the way you want, because that's how you feel it will work out. Just consider all the facts, okay? So yeah, daydream is what makes us motivated, right? So go ahead and do the daydreaming, but just be aware that too much of it, or not opening yourself up for facts, could not make the dream come true for you. So be realistic, I guess, and also believe in yourself, just like the innocence of a child, where children believe they can do anything, you know, and they believe that they can achieve their dream. So go ahead and believe that you can achieve your dream. That gives you the motivation to go for it. But try to, but this card is saying, make sure that you're not you don't have too much over expectations for what could actually occur from these things that you're trying to do. All right, so these cards are about focus. So this one is saying, with the Two of Wands, wait for the results. You know, you might be thinking about traveling and all that, and the traveling, you might want to consider that how that traveling is going to affect some of these projects that you have. Will you be there for some important decisions? Can people still reach you for those important decisions? So that's just something to be aware of and think about as you're planning travel. It could be vacation or it could be for work. And to have patience for the things that you're still waiting to see develop and come to fruition for you. And Eight of Cards is stepping away from something that is unsatisfying and unfulfilling. So I see this as two different things as advice for you. So on the one hand, step away from those things that are negative for you, that is going to hold you back and is going to keep you from achieving your goal. And also, and move forward into the things that is going to be supportive for you and help you reach your goal. So that's how I'm reading this card. And here with the Devil, there may be some things that are holding you back from achieving your full potential. So just you might want to just evaluate that. What are those things? Are they really able to hold you back? Are they really the cause for holding you back? Can these things or people really hold you back? It's just kind of questions to ask yourself, because it may not in reality be difficult to get away from it or difficult to separate yourself from it, because the Devil is all about feeling restricted, all about feeling helpless. And in some cases, this could be considered an addiction card. You know, you're addicted to being in a bad relationship, or a relationship that is not healthy, or addicted to, you know, alcohol, drugs, all kinds of stuff. So that's what this card means. But I think in your case, Cancer, because I see a lot of positivity here, I see a lot of motivation here, I see projects and getting excited about your passions and moving forward and defending them, and telling yourself, you know, you guys may not believe in me, but I believe in myself. So I don't see this card as an addiction card. I see this more as a card where there might be some things that you want to pursue or move forward with, but you believe that because of this or because of something, you're not able to do it. I'm just going to throw out an example, okay, so that I make sense. In your case, let's just say you want to get a loan, but you think that your credit score is too low, so you don't bother to apply for the loan, and you see it as, oh my gosh, I can't get that loan because my credit score is so low and there's nothing I can do about it. So this card is saying maybe there is something you can do about it. Maybe it's not, it's like, you know, it's not, oh, your score is bad and so don't even bother. This card is saying maybe you can go ahead and apply, and maybe you will get approved. And maybe it's not just based on your credit score, but perhaps your business plan, how well it's laid out. And you know, so that's just an example that I'm throwing out for you as I'm trying to explain that I don't think this has anything to do with something that's really, truly, truly holding you back. But it's just your perception of the situation that's holding you back. So that would be your Devil, is the thing that you perceive to hold you back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for some advice and guidance, okay? with regard to this. Although I see you really doing well here, Cancer. Things are looking good for you for June. Just need a little patience and realize that you do have options, that you're not as stuck as you believe you are. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna split this and pull out 3 cards. So, oh, we have reverse healing. Oh, so you must have gone through some situation where you really needed support and you were just down and out. But this card is saying that's done. That's over. You're good. And I believe that this is tied into this. You were in the defense, but you're not anymore. So this card is reminding you, move on. You're not there anymore. Stop thinking about it. Just get that out of your mind. That could be your devil. See? So let's see what the next card is. Next card is dreams. Remember I said earlier that with the moon, be mindful of, be aware that you could, if you are dreaming, try to take some notes, because you, those dreams might be giving you messages, and that's what this card is about. It's saying, listen to your dreams, look at your dreams, see if there are hidden messages in your dreams, because sometimes our mind sorts things out better when the subconscious mind can sort things out better, because it doesn't have the waking distractions to keep it from deciphering the situation or you know, evaluating the situation to make sense of it. So dreams, and then this one is mystery. So what this is saying is, you know what, sometimes you're not going to get all the answers that you want, so just, you know, go with what you do have and be glad to have some answers and then move on. So you know what, all 3 of these cards are all about your current situation of being on the defense and wanting some answers and wondering why people were putting you in that situation. That's what these cards are about. Basically, I would say overall, these cards are saying move on. don't think about that baggage, because this is going to be over and you're going to move into this wonderful new phase here. This phase. This is a good phase right here. But just keep in mind, this stuff that you keep thinking about, I think is your actual devil. That's what's holding you back, is thinking about all the stuff that's going on right now. So don't let that hold you back in the future. All right, so I'm going to now pull angel card for you, Oracle angel card, so we can get some guidance from the angels and also see what the corresponding gemstone energy is for that card. Okay, Cancer. Here we go. I'm going to just go like this. There we go. So we have Archangel Thuriel. Archangel Thuriel is the caretaker of the earth, and brown agate is the gemstone that's associated with this energy and this guidance. It says here, have you been spending time in nature? How does your garden grow? Whether you live in a small city, apartment, or an expansive farm, you can always find a way to establish your roots in the earth and nature. Use the negative ions of the mountains, sea, or air for your overall well-being. So you are currently in this situation of feeling frustrated and upset and seeking answers, which leads you to this introspection period in June. And so this card is all about getting past this point. So, you know, walk in a park or work in a garden. Just have the earth healing energy to get through this portion right here. Okay, Cancer. So it's very positive. It looks like whatever plans you have is going to work out for you. But, you know, try to put whatever's in the past, and not bring it forward into the future. That's what this looks like right here. All right, so I am going to go ahead and let you ask a personal question. And since I've received some positive feedbacks about the fortune sticks, I'll use them and also some oracle cards. So you can choose which one you want. Excuse me. You can choose how you want to have your question answered. Okay. So I have oracle card. I'm going to use these tarot cards for you, Cancer, and the sticks. So you choose tarot card or the sticks. And I'm going to do tarot cards first. Whatever question, personal question you have, just go ahead and take a deep breath and let it out slowly. If there is a specific person you have in mind, say their name when you're asking your question, okay? So let's see what we have for you. I'm just going to pull one card. Oops. Whoa. That's way too many cards. I was just going to go ahead and read all of them, but it's like 6 cards there. So let's start over. Okay. Wow. The Death card. So, death and rebirth. This card is saying, this is the answer to your question. You gotta let it go. Whatever it was, whatever it is, in order to start over. In order to start with a fresh new slate. Start with a fresh new slate. Rebirth. End it. Death is also about an end, right? So the answer also is end it. End it and start with a nice clean slate. Rebirth. I hope that answer was helpful to you, Cancer. Okay, so those of you who chose the fortune sticks, please go ahead and take a deep breath. Ask your question. Take a deep breath, let it out slowly. Ask your question. And if a person is involved in this question, say their name. Okay, the way this works is the stick that falls the furthest away from the other sticks is the answer to your question. Oh, didn't all fall out, but as you can see, this is the longest one. So this one is furthest away. Okay, it's 14. Let's see what the fortune is for 14. Oh, here it is. Okay. So it says, your luck today. Sign no contract. Write no letter. Tomorrow's luck will be much better. If you're single, lone you'll be, but wed quite late in life. But if you're married, you will have a scolding man or wife. I don't know if that's really nice. I don't know if this answers your question. You will sow with toil, but reap a rich harvest. So you have to work hard to get what you want, but in the end, it looks like you'll see a lot come out of your hard work. You will get your wish in 1 week. So those of you who wanted an answer from the fortune sticks, this is your fortune for June. Okay, so, and please keep in mind that nothing is final. I mean, I just have to remind y'all, this is a form of entertainment, okay? So just take it with a grain of salt. And, just remember that you make all the final decisions that affect your life. So, yeah, you can look at the cards, and if it resonates with you, you can maybe get some ideas on how to deal with the situation. Hopefully the oracle cards and the guidance is helpful in your situation, whether the reading resonated with you or not. But either way, just remember, you make all the final decisions for yourself. Nothing is set in stone, okay? Well, that's all I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, Cancer, please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to watch more videos. And until next time, best wishes to you. Okay? Take care. Bye, Cancer.